Well, g'day everyone, and welcome. Today we're having a squiz at Stellar Trader. Stellar Trader is basically about trading in space. See the galaxy through the eyes of a trader. Hundreds of years after humanity took to the stars, you're free to buy, fight, explore, and build your way to power, shape economies, form alliances, and influence the systems that control trade, tech, and politics. This one's developed by Paraverse Lab, and the publisher is Spiral Up Games. I'm playing the playtest. The playtest is open at the moment, and you can, if you want to check this out for yourself, play the playtest or apply for the playtest on the Steam page. But I got let in straight away, so if you just click in there, and you can certainly invite friends and stuff to play as well. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it. It's a sort of a space sim trading RPG type game. But let's get stuck straight into a new game, and we'll go through the very first the very first sort of stages of the game. So trade fair, here we go. Hello. Whoosh. That's very Japanese, isn't it? We're just gonna go like that. What Joyce Feng. Joyce Feng. Wow. What other names have they got? Yuri Kwan. Yeah, yep, that sounds good. Yuri Kwan. Looks like there's plenty of options here. So we're not going to go through all of them because I sort of more want to get into gameplay and stuff. But as you can see, there's plenty of options there. I'm just gonna probably leave it at that. I think. What sort of clothes options do they have? You got plenty of really cool clothes options there. Although not a whole lot of them, but at the same time, then you'd have to think that it is only the very early stages of this. This game is due to release in 2026, I think. So, nickname Scorpion sounds pretty good to me. Constitution +2, we have a titanium body. Wouldn't you love to have a titanium body? Okay, so you've got a whole pile of other attributes down here. We've got 10 points to spend. Intelligence significantly accelerates experience gain and plays a key role in handling certain matters. We've got perception, which is a team's collective perception, determines its ability to respond appropriately to unexpected events, and it's important in recruiting and stuff like that. We've got eloquence, which affects the success rate in hiking, spiking, and talking. Most capable team member is usually assigned to the negotiator. That makes sense. Accounting, every point reduces expenses by 0.5% in spaceship purchases and modifications, space station construction, and mining operations. The most capable team member is usually assigned as the accountant. We've got mechanics, the ability to repair and modify spaceships. We've got production. The higher the value, the more efficient your space station's agricultural, industry, and mining production is. We certainly won't get to the space station stage, but that's another thing that's kind of excites me greatly about this game is not only the fact that you can fly between stations and get the best prices and the best deals and deliver what you can to earn yourself a fortune and buy new spaceships and upgrade and buy crew, a hire crew and all that type of stuff. Then you also have the ability to obviously create your own space stations and your own production lines, which is really cool as well. Commerce affects the business prosperity of space stations. Yep. Militarism, it determines defensive capabilities for your space stations. Higher value, obviously, greater prowess. I think we're going to put I'm going to put a couple of points into accounting. I'm going to put a couple of points into intelligence, perception as well. We'll put a couple of points into that. Mechanics, a couple of points. I'm trying to sort of balance them up a little bit. Because we're not going to get to the space station stage at this point in time, then the stuff that actually affects your space station we won't bother about. So eloquence, right. So we'll put one into, I think we'll put probably I reckon we'll go one more in perception and one more in there. All right, there we go. We'll take that. That'll do. Republic of Phoenix, you can select your affiliation. Each like area obviously affects what kind of dealings and stuff you do with specific factions and stuff like that. You got the Aur Federation, Ritz City State, Turan Dominion, Stellar Syndicate, Hexastellar Kingdom, Deep Core Imperium. That sounds pretty good. A dominant force controlling vast territories rich in mineral resources. We'll just go on to that. Let's do that, and let's create our character and get stuck into it, shall we? Hey, you guys are SDC, right? Yes, we are the recruitment office for the Space Development Committee. This is Johnny Liu, the Deputy Director. Oh, hi, Johnny. Good day. Good day. Good day. We got your application about 300 star hours ago. After checking everything out, we're glad to inform you that you qualify for the Planetary Development Initiative. Well, who didn't want it? Like, it's a life dream. Life dream. Thanks. I go all out. I'll go all out. We've bought a small cargo ship. After signing for it, you need to finish up the paperwork at the service center on Model Station. The staff there will walk you through all the details. Excellent. You gain control of Oriental Cargo 1. I really appreciate it. No problem. We rely on your support as well. Thank you for your effort in pushing the frontiers of humanity. That's what we do, isn't it? That's exactly what we do. She's got a couple of big frontiers on the front of it. Yeah, no, let's not go there. Your ship is outside and already linked to your biometric ID. Good luck out there. Wow. This must be Australia in the future. Your biometric ID. I'm sure that our lovely weasel communist Prime Minister would love everybody to have a biometric ID. Anyway, let's not go there either. Ready to launch. Simi, don't get political.
Welcome aboard. I am your smart assistant, Intelligence Class E.
Oh, well,
use mouse wheel to zoom view. Correct. Hold left mouse button to rotate camera. Correct. Press M to open star map.
Check
Locate
that
and
out.
mark model station.
Check that out. That's a nice little old ship. So this is what we start off at, obviously. This ship that we start off with, but it's only the probably the most basic and smallest thing that we can do. Let's mark.
Correct. Close star map and rotate the camera.
I like how
find the marked dot in space and click to navigate.
I like how it tells you. It tells me when I'm correct. All right. So what are we doing? There we go. Let's mark that and hit go and confirm.
Correct.
And we will spin around and head towards that. We will have to try it out. I'm not sure whether. Thank you.
Spatial bubble stabilized.
Spatial
Speed,
bubble.
0.5. ETA 17.7 star hours. Enjoy your trip.
Thank you very much. Now it does take time in this to move between systems and stuff like that. So you do have a fair bit of time to do things like.
The instrument panel is positioned at the bottom of the screen, showing crucial real-time data including speed, temperature, and environmental conditions.
Real-time data. All right, so you can see down the bottom there that
Your current position in
temperature does
space
come
is
into
shown
account.
at the top. Try to avoid remaining in dangerous areas for extended periods.
Okay, which is up here.
The
Confirm
left
that.
panel displays caravan information, containing ship status, crew member conditions, and asset summaries.
It's really cool that they call it a caravan too. I like that.
The control panel is positioned on the right, handling docking procedures and all post-docking operations like exploration and repairs.
Wow, we're going through a storm of some sort. That was pretty cool. All right, lovely. So down the bottom there, you can see temperature. Temperature definitely does come into play in the game as well as small events can happen while you're in travel and stuff like that. There is the danger level up the top there, and the danger level will determine whether or not it will determine the probability of whether you get attacked by pirates and stuff like that. So it's kind of a danger area. All right, lovely. So we are at Model Station, large city. So I guess this is giving us the actual stats of the station, what its net worth is, what kind of relationship you have with that faction and that station, what they're abundant in, and what their demand is, and what their prosperity is, and how it's growing, which is really, really, really cool. Over in the left hand side, we've got our ship details, our cargo and funds, our crew and relationships at the moment, because you do have relationships with crew and stuff like that. Looks like we need to go down to the service center down here, so we're going to head down here. I've been actually really excited about playing this, but I've also been so busy at work with stuff going on and stuff that I haven't managed to sit down and play it, but super excited. All right, here we go. So the SDC recruitment office, I believe this is where we finish off the paperwork for our ship. So let's hit talk there. Accepted mission. Oh, here we go down the bottom here. Hi, I'm here for the PDI paperwork. All right, just double checking your bio info here. Oh, Prime Minister Albanese says that you don't like him. Oh, no, sorry, mistook that for somebody else. Sorry, we destroyed your life. Take a look here. There we go. Here's a ID recognition system. ID successful. Lovely. ID confirmed. Thank you. Done. So you might already know a bit about this, but rules say we have to give a quick rundown before you sign anything. Not interested in the spiel. Honestly, this is mostly just routine. Here's some info you can check out on your own. Thank you very much. I'll check that out at some point in time. Let's close that off. We don't want to read through that. We actually got credits for all of that stuff too. If everything looks good, you can enter the lottery to pick your planet. Just a heads up, they're pretty far out and there's no public transport. So you'll have to figure out your own way there. Now, this is another thing which is a part of this game, is you enter a lottery and you get to select a planet, and that planet is where you will set up your station and all of that type of stuff as well. So, all right, which again we won't get to. We'll get to the lottery, but we won't actually get to that point in our look today. And you're getting 300 units of fuel to start with. You can pick it up at Stellar Energy Plant number 3. Cool. All right, I'm ready. Let's spin the lottery. There we go. Welcome to the Planetary Lottery. You can claim a planet via the lottery draw. Each draw will generate 3 random planets. Select and claim your desired planet. You only have 3 attempts. So let's draw. Draw. Okay, so there's 3 planets that it's given us. That's a stormy planet. This one over here is a plasma planet. This one over here is a gas planet. It gives you information here based on so you probably, I guess, when you get into this game in the beginning, you probably want to look at you probably want to consider when you're selecting what planet you take for your lottery, what type of thing that you are going to do when you build your space station in the future. This one's recommended for energy industry, heavy industry, has no atmosphere or water. This one's recommended for mining and heavy industry, which would probably be what I would be looking at. And this one, mining, light industry, heavy industry. We're gonna. Well, I would probably select that. I would say because I'd go into mining, but just for what's and giggles, let's draw again. There we go. We've got a lava planet, military industry, heavy industry. Sounds pretty cool. And up here, we've got an Earth-like planet, rocky planet in a habitable zone, colonized tourism, agriculture, has atmosphere and water. Let's select that. There we go. And we shall confirm. All right, we now have our planet from the lottery. Cool. Cool. All right. Now, is that everything that we need to do? Just looking around. All right, let's leave here. I believe now we have a mission to head somewhere else, but we have commodity exchange here. We've got spaceship trading center, transporters home, modification workshop, and warehouse. I wonder whether or not we can actually see what kind of ships are going to be available. So this is the ship that we own, which is the Oriental Universe. I don't believe this is all of the ships. This one here is a Singularity Cargo 2. Got all the stats and stuff there. What you want to do is you want to be able to, you won't be able to reach your planet without interstellar travel capabilities on your ship. And you can see here that it doesn't have that capability. Whether you can build that capability into your existing ships that don't start with it, I'm not sure. That's a really cool ship, that one. I like that. I really like that. What else have we got over here? I very much like that as well. Very much. No interstellar travel, though. They're all relatively, they're all kind of mostly the same. This one does have interstellar travel. So there you go. So does this one here. That is pretty awesome too. My gosh. Yes. I like their spaceship designs. This one definitely does as well. Anything that's larger. This kind of looks almost Star Wars-ish, doesn't it? This beast here. Interesting. And then this massive thing here. Well, can you imagine the amount of cargo you can actually run on this? What's the total volume? Cargo hold count 4. Oh, is the volume? I'm guessing the volume is probably cargo volume, and then there was the shipyard there as well. So, all right. So I believe we have in our missions. We've got to head to our planet, which we will do at some point in time. Let's see, what else have we got? A sudden craze for synthetic food has left retailers scrambling to restock. Purchase 600 units of synthetic meat and sell them at model station. Got to think of that, and to earn an additional 3,000. Apollo station is a key source of synthetic food. Benchmark price is 20, whatever their currency is. So there'd be about $1,200, I believe, if we were to buy that. Model station's a major city known for its abundance of quality goods. See where the goods are in demand in the star map. Purchase 10 units of nanoscopic lubricating oil at model station for an additional 1,000. Stellar Energy Plant 3 have a steady demand. So nanoscopic lubricating oil is what it is, right? Yep. Produced via stellar energy harvesting, compact safe, it releases. So we want to claim 300 units of fuel from there as well. So let's get ourselves some nanoscopic lubricating oil, which will be over at the commodity exchange, which is right here. Nanoscopic lubricating oil, and I think we might take as much as we possibly can. What do you reckon? I'm sure we're going to sell it all anyway. So what have we got? We've got 20. Let's purchase those. There we go. We'll purchase those. Now it does tell you here what they're abundant in and what they're scarce in. So so you can see that if we bring synthetic meat back down here, or fresh meat, is that fresh meat or is that synthetic meat? I think it's synthetic meat. But they're looking for fruits and vegetables. They're looking for dairy products, meat, handmade tea, medicinals, and all that type of stuff. So obviously you're going to get a good price selling that stuff here. The stuff that they're abundant in, you're going to get a good price if you're purchasing that and putting it in your cargo hold. Down the bottom right-hand side here, we have cargo hold volume, and we also have how much of that volume we've used up, and we've used up practically nothing. So let's get out of there. I think we were going to Stellar Energy Plant 3, I believe. So if we hit the map and we have a squiz, Stellar Energy Plant 3, yeah, we'll close that off, is down here. Right, let's confirm that. It's just showing, it's going through more tutorial stuff there. So I guess if we click on there and hover over there, you can see a little bit of an overview of what their specialties are. So they produce hydrogen, batteries, antimatter fuel, helium-3 and arc reactors. They demand room temperature semiconducting ore and nanoscopic lubricating oil, as well as quark matter nuggets. So let's mark that. There we go, and let's leave the station. So I thought we planned. Why am I saying planned? There we go. Right click on there. Let's depart. Lovely, and we will head over there and sell this stuff off and get our bonuses, shall we? Off we go. Cool. It's a very, very good looking game, isn't it? Very, very good looking game. I'm not sure whether I can wait until 2026 for this game to come out. High temperature radiation zone. Yes, there are different zones in the map. We've got to monitor our temperature here, but there are different zones in the map, which you can see there's a meteorite zone here, which reduces your thrust by 10. Here we are. No wonder there's major heat. You can see how close to that to that star we are. All right, beautiful. Stellar Energy Plant number 3. We are here. This is your first time here. Indeed it is. Congratulations. All right, you reached it. We did. Welcome to Stellar Energy Plant number 3, your trusted source for energy products. The antimatter fuel provides unmatched power for your ship, perfect for interstellar travel. Our zero pollution hydrogen batteries are highly sought after in agricultural regions and come with generous sales incentives. Supplies are first come, first served. Order now. Well, there you go. We're being advertised to in games, even if it's being advertised with the in-game products. Let's head down to the service center for starters. What have we got here? This is Tanya Kayu. What does she want? Hi, I'm here to pick up some supplies. Oh, yeah. Hang on, let me check. Look this way. And she's just checking our biometric data. There we go. Little mini game there. ID verification successful. Obtained 300 units of antimatter fuel. Thank you very much. Been running low on superconducting minerals lately. They're key to making antimatter containers. Oriental Mining Group is pulling them from an asteroid belt. If you can deliver 100 units of superconducting minerals within 80 star hours, we'll offer an extra 3 grand. Cool. I'm a bit pressed for time right now. No worries. Come back when you can. I will. I definitely will. What we need to do now is we need to go to the commodity exchange and we need to sell off our nanoscopic lubricating oil. So let's sell all of that off. And you can see we made $4,785.60 in profit based on that run, and so let's sell all of that off. We also would have got a little bit of a probably a bonus as well, I would say, for that. We also got 300 antimatter fuel, which is really, really good. What do they actually sell? That's hydrogen batteries, arc reactors, and helium-3. I wonder who needs all of that stuff. We could head into our missions now. Let's see. Synthetic food craze, so a sudden craze for synthetic food. So they want us to go to Apollo Station and take food back to Model Station. Hydrogen batteries. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Agricultural Space Station. Agrigo Hub announces any merchant ship that delivers 50 hydrogen batteries. How convenient is that? Hydrogen batteries it is. Let's go into the commodity exchange. How many hydrogen batteries can we purchase? We need 50, and I don't think we're going to be able to do 50. I don't think we've got enough money, do we? We do. Maybe we can just fill up completely. Let's fill up completely on hydrogen batteries. Let's purchase those. And it was basically the Agro Hub, wasn't it? Agrico Hub. All right, cool. Let's have a look on our map. The Agrico Hub is up here. Let's go into there, and we shall. I lost my cursor there. Let's depart, and we'll head over there, shall we? All right, and here we go. This is another part of the game. Flying solo leaves no chance for rest. Recruit another crewmate. Now, we require decompression, our pilot. You'll see that our pilot down here has different stats here. We've got a jump stress. Engaging the jump drive induces neurological strain on the pilot, measurable as jump stress. This condition can be alleviated in a decompression chamber, right? We also have deep space anxiety, a classified psychiatric disorder characterized by intense astrophobia, including panic attacks, blah, blah, blah. And we have biodysfunction, which is prolonged space travel can lead to biological dysfunction. This can be alleviated by using the biosupplement pack. Do we have... we do have points to spend here, actually. Let's have a look. Let's level up. We can level up. So what are we going to do? Maybe intelligence, I would say. Perception, eloquence. Let's use 1 on that. Let's also use 1 on mechanics and 1 on accounting. Definitely. Beautiful. Leveled up. All right, which means that now we need to decompress. Down in the bottom right-hand side here, you can see we've got decompress, collect energy, launch probe. So you can actually collect energy when you are out in space. So that's worth doing. You can do ship maintenance. You can allow the engines to cool if they start to overheat as well. So let's decompress, which will bring our meter down. As you can see, it brought our jump stress down. We are now at a probability of being tracked of 6%. Now, the reason why we are is because we've been sitting in space, just out in the middle of nowhere. So, what you want to do is that, the longer you spend out here, the more chance that pirates will actually discover you and warp in and attack you. So that's worth knowing. Let's depart, and we will head back off to our destination. So there we go. Part of the thing, and when you have another crew member on board, or however many, depending on the size of your ship, you can swap between yourself and your other crew member for flying the ship, which means that you can avoid that jump stress, and not sort of get stuck out in the middle of space. So that's worth noting as well. It's a very cool looking space station, isn't it? Very cool looking space station. Look at that. Huh. There's little people down there. That's cool. This is your first time here. Yes, it is. Let's confirm that. All right, beautiful. So, service center. The first thing that we want to do, actually, let's go to the service center first. Do we need to talk to this person? Let's have a chat to her. Good day. What can I do for you? Interested in city investment opportunities? Take the dairy procurement mission. We won't do that at this point in time, but there was a mission there, which is why that led up. Let's go to the commodity exchange. And these guys, we are dropping off hydrogen batteries. We have 60 of. Let's sell those off. And you can see we've actually made a profit of 12,672 smackaroonies on that, which is really, really cool. It brings our credits up to 22,000, which is really, really cool. Now, I believe it was, let's see, mission-wise, synthetic food, synthetic meat. They want 600 units. Also wants us to recruit a crew member, which we probably can do. That would be in the recreation area, I believe. Nope. We've got, yes. I have neglected to mention this because we haven't visited it yet, but you can decompress, and you can sort of alter your stats and stuff like that by attending. Look, for example, decompression chamber, $420 per person. You've got a massage and spa, which reduces. It relieves BDYS and jump stress. You've got a bio supplement station, and then you've got a daydream, which is a sensory reality simulation and the ultimate relaxation. Prohibited for minors, apparently. Duration 2 hours, and it brings your stress down. So what we might do, we might actually do a massage and spa, $300. Let's do that. And then we're going to suffer some mini games here, and these mini games will determine the outcome of if you have a look at our stats up the top there, it'll determine the outcome of our stats. So placing the best time is when the ring glows. Pulling the best time to pull a cup is when the indicator hits 100%. So let's go into there. Okay, cup temperature too high. And we'll pull that. Okay, so it took some of our stats down there. All right, where are we going to throw this? We'll throw that in there. Cup temperature too high. And so these little mini games pulled too late. No worries, that's fine. I think I'm doing all right. And 100%. Oh, look at that. Got a perfect. My God. I got a perfect. All right. It is saying our cup temperature is too high, which is a bit crazy. Perfect on that as well. And you can see that it's definitely bringing everything down. Cup temperature too high. You probably don't want to get to that point. There we go. That's probably what it is. Perfect. Look at that. So depending on how well you do in this mini game, depends on how much you actually drop these status effects. And as you can see, we did quite well. There we go. Right, got it now. In there. So that was a perfect one as well. Therapy session complete. And all of our stats are now back down again. Service center. I wonder where. Transporters home. Here we go. Public events. Host a big party. Ship modification symposium. Space development card store. What's space development card store? Oh, collection pack. To accelerate humanity's frontier expansion, the Space Development Committee launched the Galactic Chrono Card Collection event. Backed by all nations and organizations, the prizes are generously contributed by various nations, factions, and institutions. All sales will be used exclusively to fund the Space Development Initiative. So it looks like there's collection cards. Legendary, epic, rare, uncommon. I could get addicted to that, my God. You can combine 5 lower tier cards to craft 1 higher tier card. Legendary cards can be redeemed for awards at designated locations. Yeah, let's not get into that, but I could get into that. Let's have a look. So there's relationships and stuff like that you develop with other pilots and other people, other factions and stuff like that. So what have we got here? Who have we got here? So we're looking for, we're in the deep core Imperium, aren't we? We're looking for to hire another pilot. He looks a little like he's been in space a little too long, or he's been in Ritz City State for a little bit too long. He's not looking the best. He's not looking the best. All right, let's talk to her. Now you don't know what type of stats that they have, but you can develop relationships with these people. Nice to meet you. There we go. So we've initiated contact there. Affiliated to the same faction and stuff like that. She's a chronic slacker. She's scatterbrained, so her production is -2 and her perception is -2. So it is going to make a big difference regarding what kind of role you would put these people in, obviously. So we've got provoke, gift, and chat coming soon. There we go. Nothing special right now. Let's see if we can find somebody. Let's talk to Pasty. I mean, look at that. He's obviously something's happening. There we go. We met him there. He's got an iron will. Deep space anxiety cap at +40. That's pretty cool. Initial relationship -10. He's a peace lover. Deep space anxiety +15 after each combat. There we go. That's interesting. So, yeah, so it's nice. You still don't know all of their stats, if you know what I mean. So, Yeah, who are we gonna do? Let's just hire somebody. This guy's peak he's bad mannered, so -20, but his production is at that. So you can be intimate with him as well. Let's see. Doesn't look like we can actually hire him at this point in time. So um, yeah, so we do need to find somebody to hire, and I don't think we can talk to him either. Okay, so it looks like some of these people actually have orders as well, that you can do for them to increase your relationship. So, for example, we've got Kyle Wee here, who's short fused, but he has an order to transport stellar energy collection panels, and it looks like he wants those transported to Heim Station. So there you go. You could actually do that. He'll give you 20,000 in rewards. So I mean that's not too bad, is it? Volume 1.25 cubic meters. So it's probably worth knowing exactly what you have in your in your hold, and what kind of cargo you can take as well when you're going into these negotiations. Um, yeah, it'd be nice if it would be nice if you could actually have a look at the map as well while you're doing these negotiations, just to see exactly where it is going. But we'll go maybe later on that. And just for now, I think I might try and find somebody that's in the same syndicate as us, or is interested in being hired by us. All right, so I think we're going to go this guy. Salary 6,000. He's a warmonger, and he's in he has a peak physique, or he's in peak physical condition. So his biodysfunction growth rate is reduced. His deep space anxiety is -15 after each combat. So let's just recruit him. He will go on board, and he'll be on board our ship. And you can see down the bottom there that we actually have him here as well. So, and we can upgrade him as well, which is really really cool. Also, our relationship details and stuff like that. So you want to be increasing your relationship details with these guys or with these people. All right, so we need some synthetic meat, which means we need to go to the commodity exchange here and purchase as much of this stuff as we possibly can. I was hoping that we would be able to get, I think it was 600, wasn't it, that we had to... So we may need to do a couple of runs of this, I reckon. There we go. Let's purchase 380 of those. We could sell off some turbo coolant if we wanted to. I believe it was, how much did we need to we needed to take 600 units, so there's no way we're going to be able to get 600 units. So we'll probably just take that many, and they're going to let's see. Sudden Craze purchase 600 synthetic meat and sell them at Model Station. So we are definitely going to Model Station. Definitely going to Model Station. But this, guys, is Stellar Trader. I mean, I am honestly super excited about this and about the possibilities and stuff. I mean, at this point in time, because we're so early on in the game, all we've done is sort of run through a little bit of the tutorial and just run through running some running a little bit of cargo and stuff. But once you start getting further and further into it, bigger ships, more crew, space stations, building and developing relationships and stuff like that, I think the possibilities are quite open. And I think that I mean, for a playtest, everything seems to be everything runs really well. Everything looks really good. So I reckon there's a lot of possibility for Stellar Trader moving into the future, and I'm looking very, very forward to it. Don't forget, guys, there will be a link below if you want to join the playtest as well. You can go and do that. And looks like we need to assign as pilot. There we go. Just in time. Just in time, because we were actually moving up on our stress. But yeah, Stellar Trader. Before I go, we are going to sell this and see how much profit that we make, and see if that actually runs off of our total 600 that we need to do. Exceeds the space station's limit, so yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Considering they want you to do 600. There we go. Let's sell 311 of those. Well, there you go. We're left with 69. What a number! What a number to finish this video on. Look, everybody, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel if you can. Make a comment on this. Tell me what you think. All the comments that you make, the likes that you hit, and all that type of stuff really helps me keep going on the channel. And I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. I'll catch you all next time. Ciao.